Hi, this is Nancy with Prager Law LLC. We are a full-service intellectual property and corporate transactions practice with clients in the entertainment technology industries as well as other businesses and individuals too. I wanted to hop on today to talk about contracts of adhesion. Wait, what? Contracts of adhesions are contracts where the party signing them does not have the right or ability to negotiate them. The term contracts of adhesion dates back to the days of notepads that would have these contracts that have been pre-printed, and someone walked into Sun Studios to record a song. Sam Phillips would pull off one of those little contracts, hand it to the artist, and they would sign it, and somehow Sam Phillips ended up owning the copyrights. So again, everything sort of relates. So contracts of adhesion are contracts that aren't negotiated between the parties. Terms of service, terms and conditions, terms of use, all those contracts that we enter into every day when we sign up for a new service online, download a new app, all of those things, we are agreeing to terms that are contracts of adhesion. Yesterday, Zoom had a slight hiccup when they updated their terms to try to distinguish between two types of data that users of their service create. They created something called customer content, and then something that they created called service generated data. But really, both types of data come from the user. The reason they made this distinction is that they want to be able to use service-generated data in a variety of ways that perhaps they can't and would not be able to use customer content. One of those ways is they want to be able to use it to train artificial intelligence. Because artificial intelligence is in the zeitgeist, this really sort of caused a lot of concern yesterday, and there have been a lot of press on this issue. But the issue to me that needs to be addressed is, how did Zoom think that they could change the terms, put them out there, and everyone just agree to them? They could do that because in their original contracts that they've had, gives them the permission to change the contracts and put them out there without any notice to or consent from, well, they actually do get consent from their users, and that's the trick here. In their contracts, they provide that continued use of the service after a change of the terms is consent. And that's the tricky part here, is if we are not reading these terms, how do we know what we're agreeing to? And many people are going to continue to use Zoom without any knowledge of these changes to the terms. And that is a concern, because in many professions, including mine as a lawyer, I have a duty of confidentiality of my client information. It's actually it's a fundamental part of my profession. So I can't agree to let them use the name of the other party, even if they're not a client, as to train their AI. Doctors are using Zoom. Lots of fiduciaries are using Zoom, and that change was done without any ability to opt out. Of course, they say, we'll only use it with your consent, but you're agreeing to the terms, so aren't you consenting? So contracts of adhesion are these one-way contracts, and in exchange for using the services, we're agreeing to these terms. So it's important to know and to stay aware of what these terms are. As an attorney who drafts these terms of services and terms and conditions and other things for clients on a regular basis, I always advise clients to think about what you need, what you're going to need to offer the service that you are providing, and then think about it from the user's perspective, because they're not going to be able to negotiate with you. So if you have any questions about what happened with Zoom or contracts of adhesions or really anything, please reach out to us at info@pragerlaw.us or at the information below. Thank you so much.